Bite and I find the correct route right straight away. We continue following the electrical current below us. Must be getting close now.
Just a few more blocks to the end of the power line. Can we talk about what just happened? I'd expect a vision like that from Nitro, but not you.
I can't explain it.
Right, but there's no logical explanation. You nailed the exact passenger count on a ship that sunk centuries ago, miles from here. How?
I don't know, okay? Nobody knows what the 4 really is.
Let's face it, what you did back there was basically,
Magic?
well, yes.
The Zephyr pulled something out of Soulcreek. An energy. Call it magic if you like. Invisible, but still there. It's covered the whole world, I bet. Changed it. A song.
Song?
Doesn't matter. But look, the Zephyr used technology to access Soulcreek. No magic involved. How could computer code do that?
The right combination of ones and zeros could make anything. Maybe even magic.
Or science so stupidly advanced it acts like it. Soulcreek changed my whole species somehow. Cursed us. Anyone who has even a trace of human genetics would inherit that too.
Might explain the 4. A human sensitivity to Soulcreek's residual energies. But why humans?
Because we discovered Soulcreek. We researched it. We translated those whispers. Bathed our souls in it.
So post-Cascade humans are magic. That's wild.
Potentially. Shame there aren't any left. Wasted potential. Earthworm.
Come again?
The animal you were thinking of. It's an earthworm, right?
Correct. Hey, focus up. The end of that power line is around the next corner. This is it.
I scowl. It's not what I expected. From the outside, the structure seems completely benign, as abandoned and neglected as everything else here. However, it's impossible to miss the skeletal pylons poking into the sky just behind it. Thick, rusting cables connect the steel frames to the powered building. What is this?
Let's get a bit closer.
I pause, hesitant. I've felt at ease in the Blackstone so far, but now they're finally getting to me. Any danger?
Nothing on scans. It's okay.
Taking a breath, I march close to the pylons. What do the Automonks want with these?
Whatever the purpose, they're giving off a live radio signal. Not unlike a phone tower might. Maybe they need this to activate... Maybe they need this active to communicate with one another.
They don't speak.
So maybe they surf the internet. Gotta access their porn somehow.
Maintaining an active radio signal at the end of the world so they can all wank themselves cross-eyed seems like a very Automonk thing to do.
Let's check for a control room inside.
I glare at the pylons one more time, but they offer nothing in rebuttal. Each cuts a swathe in the sky, claws tearing at nature itself. Securing my backpack, I tentatively head into the building. It's a mess. Mutilated electronics, disemboweled industry, and broken tools left to the ages lay scattered about in careless arrangements. The thick stench of rust overpowers me. I hold my breath to stop myself gagging. From above us, the dull whirring of some functional machine floods me with unease. It's difficult to navigate the place. Crates and containers, both cracked open and sealed shut, have been haphazardly thrown about, blocking the path. I climb and squeeze through the gaps, trying to find a way up to the next floor. Whatever we're looking for is at the top. Eventually, we find a broken down elevator with a staircase spiraling around it. The ascent seems endless. One set of stairs leads to another, each more waned and unsteady than the last. Several times, Bite and I have to backtrack to find a safer route to the top. Some paths have been deliberately destroyed, their steps smashed or blocked by some means. Someone was trying to make this place as difficult to reach as possible. Soon we're out on the top floor. Out of the window, the hollow shadows of the pylons creep across the broken tiles beneath us like extended talons. But Bite quickly finds what we're looking for. The end of the line. And this is it. The control room. This technology looks ancient. It is by all accounts, but it's still working. The signal from those pylons is being sent from here. All the unnecessary electronics have been ignored, but the essential components have been tampered with dozens of times. The Automonks have been keeping this signal going since the Cascade. I scowl. This is wrong. I can't place my finger on it. Something immensely sinister is going on here. I don't like this. I look closer at the machinery. Something catches my eye. Is that what I think it is? Etched into one of the control panels, I see a familiar pattern on the metal. It's clogged with centuries of dust and decay, but the symbol is just about legible. Well, fancy that. Exotech again? They built this place? That name keeps cropping up. Did we ever find out who built the rhinestone dish? Or the boneyard? I could hazard a guess. And who do you suppose built the Great Barrier? Yeah, we're on the same page. The Automonks, Exotech, the Black Zones. They're all linked. I stand up straight, staring out of the shattered window to our left. The shadows of the pylons have moved. They're stretched, growing taller. It's well past midday now. We need to leave. Yeah, it's getting late. If we cut across that industrial estate north of here, we'll be out of the Black Zones in a few hours. Got it. Let's move. Secrets, and more secrets. What's really happened to this place? Who's in control? This is the quickest way out of town. Not at all ominous. What's the bet Exotech built this place too? They had a decent grip on Alayla. Maybe the rest of the world too. A corporation with power and ambition. Always a winning combo. What if... Go on. Humans discovered Soulcreek. And Exotech was human-led, as you figured. There's an easy connection there. Huh. If that's true, whatever Exotech did with Soulcreek went wrong. Really wrong. Everything ended because of them. Had to go tugging the cock of cosmic consequences until it spunked in everyone's face. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? Do you want demons?
Because that's how you get demons.
I doubt they meant to.
Of course they didn't mean to. I'm sure they weren't bad people. They were just idiots. It was never worth the risk.
Right. Because if it was you who discovered a data gold mine like that, you'd just go, nah, not interested.
Yeah, actually, I would. Look at what happened because of them.
I get it. The world ended. Still.
You of all people know what happens when you go and mess with the black zones.
And maybe they did too. Sometimes shit just happens. Sometimes shit has to happen. I mean, it could have gone the other way. It did for a while. Look at the epic of technology. They did make progress. I just think... gotta plant your shovel in the ground sometimes. Take a step forward, even a risky one. Otherwise, we're all just idiots wandering around with shovels going nowhere.
When the whole world ends up bonked by your shovel, that's not making progress. That's being a catastrophic dumbass.
Maybe something happened. Something forced them to dig deeper into Soulcreek.
Like what?
Duh.
Really? The affliction? An invisible virus that can perfectly disarm an entire civilization over a generation? No way that was a natural phenomenon. Someone created it.
Why bother with a bioweapon? If the Zephyr wanted to commit mass genocide, nukes existed.
What? And wipe out everything else in the process?
Right, because the affliction totally didn't get out of control or anything. We don't know what life was like for humanity. Our language was secondary. We were turned on the moment it was convenient. It seems to me like humans were second-rate citizens.
You can't be sure.
If Exotech had something to prove for all humanity, they should have. There are always consequences. You get nothing cowering from them. I would have done the same.
It worries me when you say stuff like this.
Why?
After everything.
From nearby, a clattering of rusted metal shatters the debate. I jolt in shock and whirl around. There's nothing in sight. It didn't come from this room. Heart racing, I grip my teeth and narrow my eyes. Something's here. Bite?
Nothing on scans. I think it came from behind us. Be careful.
I stand, silent and alert, listening for any unsettling sounds. But there's nothing. I revert to speaking with Bite in my head. Someone's following us. Slowly, I let my backpack loaded with heavy salvage drop from my shoulder and gently lay it by my feet. Free from its weight, Bite locks in with my movements. Together, we guide my body back the way we came. It's empty. Debris and broken chunks of metal lie abandoned on the ground. Broken machines and rusted pieces of industry have been left to rot.
Nothing on scans.
There was definitely something here.
Right. Yeah. Let's get shot of this place, quickly.
I sense no danger. When the Black Stones have their eye on you, it's an impossible feeling to miss, but right now, I feel nothing. Could have been a bird, I suppose. I turn and head back, pace quickened. But when we get back to the same factory floor, my backpack full of salvage is gone. Where the fuck's our stuff?
I don't know. I'm scanning, but... Wait, I've got something. Footprints in the dust.
My eyes narrow. Did we just get robbed?
The footsteps belong to a biped. Follow them.
I break into a run, chest thumping and blood boiling. My footsteps clap loudly on the concrete. They dare. We catch the culprit quickly. It's jarring to see someone else here after a whole morning being totally alone. She's a cheetah of some sort. Her tail flicks smugly as she jogs away. She hasn't noticed us yet. And my backpack is clutched in her grasp. Hey! Burning fury drips from my snarl. I take a breath, trying to focus. Could have just been an honest mistake. She didn't realize it was ours. I'm always in control. The thief turns, surprised. Then she just grins cheerily and waves as though I'm an old friend she just bumped into on the street. Ahoy there, pet! I'm momentarily puzzled by her bizarre enthusiasm and just scowl. Not surprised seeing you here. She's thrown my backpack down and approaches me, arms spread wide like she's going for a hug. Whoa, easy. Have we met? Us? Ah, you're cute. Of course not. We're meeting now, though. The cheetah pauses, arms on her hips, and takes in the sight of me with a whistle. You're not who I was expecting. Damn. Not to look at, you are. Need scars, though. Hope you don't mind me saying. Come from the spine? Oh, wait. You're one of Silas's rats, are you? You're not his usual type. A bit lacking in the... You know. She points at my chest. Mammary cascade department. I blink. Bite? All you. I don't do the talking. I clear my throat, but before I can utter a word, she's rambling again. Wait. I know you. Haha, that furless thing, right? The Whisperer's new acolyte. I've heard about you. You have? She cackles. Oh, yeah, you're... Wow, real human, right? Must have been some odd corner of the Blackstones you were choked up from. I study her carefully. She's far too comfortable in this place. Too arrogant. You're a Black Runner. She nods, tapping her fist to her chest. Name's Bakara. Yeah, that Bakara. The one who ran the negative one into the Obsidian Eyes and lifted a Red Claws from their sugar parade. The very same. You haven't heard of me. It's fine. I get it. Not been here long enough, have you? It's fine. Hey, ask the puppy about me next time you see him. I'm sure he's heard of me. Oh, wait. You're not a path peddler, are you? What? The path. Black Runner path. You follow it? I don't really know. Maybe? Yes? What's wrong with the path? She groans tragically. Look, if you want to jam your dick into a demon's eye socket, go right ahead. The rest of us Black Runners have real problems, you know? I'm just messing. You seem like a smart thing. You know best, right? Yeah? Well, it's been fancy meeting you, pet. I'm in a bit of a rush, so catch you soon, little guy. And just like that, she turns with an audacious flick of her tail, grabs my backpack, and starts to jog away. My face contorts. What the fuck is going on? Hey! Bakara stops again and twists her neck, eyebrows raised in impatience. That doesn't belong to you. What now? The bag. It's mine. She feigns a sickly, innocent gasp of confusion, looking between me and the backpack. Oh, this? She holds it up and rattles it. My eyes narrow, unimpressed by her game. Yes, that. Ah, well, here's the thing. Bakara shrugs her shoulders in sympathy, as though the theft were entirely out of her hands. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. You see, human... sorry, what's your name, pet? My eyes narrow. Every subtle brag feels like another sliver of permission. Alex. Alex, right. So you see, Alex, I've got some people after me. Right now, as we speak. Real bad people. You wouldn't like them. That right? Nah. They want me dead, see? So you got on the wrong side of some Ashlanders, did you? Wow, look at you. Are all humans as smart as you, pet? I tilt my head. We were. Neat. So anyway, back to me. A girl's got debts, you know? And they're to, let's just say, unpleasant Ashlander warlord. They're looking for me, in fact, right now. Right here. Don't suppose you've run into anyone, have you? Can't say I have. Oh, got lucky. Well, they could find me at any moment. And if they do... She winces and drags her fingers across her throat. I just stare. Of course, if I had some salvage goodies to bribe them off with... She holds up my backpack again and shakes it. So, my needs are greater than yours. It's all good. Black Runner truce, huh? I'll pay you back someday, promise. Anyway, I really have to run now, pet. You don't want to be here when they catch me. Toodles. And with that, she turns once again and begins to stroll casually away. So, she won't back down. Fine. My turn. Easy, Alex. We can... I yank my bow from my shoulders, drawing an arrow before she's taken another step. Then, calling on Bite to guide me, I fire. The shot flies by her ear, striking the ground behind her with a clang. It misses her head by an inch. She freezes for a moment, then turns back. Warning shot. That's a very nice trick. Excellent aim you've got, pet. I blink. Not really. I missed. She drops the backpack and starts slowly pacing around me. I turn, keeping myself ready. Alex, let's just give her some salvage. We only need the cables. No need for a fight. No. But she deserves to fall. Bakara glares, probing me for a weakness. Got a set of bollocks on you, pet. I'm dead either way. Nothing to lose. Everything to win. It's just a bit of salvage. It'd be a pity to break your little bones over it. You sure you want to do this? I drop my bow to the ground. Do you? Alex, this is stupid. Let's... Bakara lunges at me. She's fast. Insanely fast. But Bite is faster. She tries to dropkick me, throwing both feet forwards with all her might into my face. Bite and I sidestep effortlessly. She collapses to the ground. Missed. Unperturbed, she sweeps her foot in a wide circle to trip us. We hop over her leg effortlessly. And again. She's good, for sure, but she's got nothing on Taki. Bakara twists like a corkscrew and aims a flurry of punches at me. But she overextends. Bite and I slam the heel of my boot into her stomach with a horrible thud. Bakara stumbles back, clutching her chest and wheezing. Her head slowly rolls up, mouth curled into a nasty snarl. I grin. She doesn't stand a fucking chance against us. Not impressed. Just scoping you out. She attacks again. More furious, relentless jabs and swipes to try and take me out quickly. But we dodge them all. It's so laughably easy. She's desperate, like a caged beast. On the last punch, we grab her wrist before it strikes me and twist, setting her down in a clumsy mess. Bakara smashes face first into the bitter concrete with a crack. Alright, you made your point. Let's back down. No, she deserves more. Alex! Why should I stop? This idiot was asking for it, screaming for it. She glares up at me, eyes narrowed. I just tilt my head back, shrugging. Some skills you got, pet. She lunges again. Dodging her just gets easier and easier. I hijack Bite's cognition and pull an arrow from my quiver, before holding the serrated stone tip right at her throat as she hurtles towards me. She freezes. The fur of her neck grazes the arrowhead. Her eyes widen and she tries to back away. But I push the razor-sharp point closer until it kisses her jugular. There it is. The look in her eyes. Her arrogance comes crashing down around her. She's frightened. Good. She underestimated the human. Stupid. She deserves to be afraid. Like Tabitha was. Like I was. Did we get any mercy? No. I could do it. Really send a message. I want to. Do I?
Really, pet? It's just salvage. I needed more. Let it go.
I narrow my eyes. Should have got your own. Asked for help. Been decent. Should have begged. I'm not in the habit of trusting people. And I'm done having things taken from me.
That's enough, Alex. Let her go.
I try to move my arm, but it's frozen. Bite is holding me still.
Take your own advice. Be decent.
He releases me. Breathing a sigh, I drop the arrow from her throat and put it back in my quiver. Bakara blinks, surprised. Someone's looking out for you. Get the fuck out of here. I expect her to get sheepishly to her feet and limp away, leaving me only mildly satisfied. Instead, she grinds her jaw and releases a desperate, defeated sigh. Alex, they're gonna kill me.
We can't just leave her.
Are you nuts? She thought she could walk all over us.
Then we show her there's a better way.
I swallow my fury. He's right. Of course he's right. Perhaps I trust Bite more than I trust myself right now. All right. Who's hunting you? Slowly, Bakara gets to her feet. She backs away, wary of me. His name's Silas. It's the Vulture tribe. He's been wanting my head for a while. Believe it or not, pet, I'm on pretty good terms with almost every Ashlander group out there. I know him better than any other Black Runner. Just not Silas. So what's his problem? Doesn't like your charm? The Vultures are at war with the Thanerics, and both wanted to hire me to scout for the weapons in Devil's Crag. I sided with Thanerics. A friend told me never to get involved in Ashlander politics. She laughs. Yeah, well, I fancied siding with the Ashlanders who don't enslave children, you know? Call me a heartache. Okay. Maybe there is a conscience in that thick skull of hers. Somewhere. I guess that's fair. So, Silas's gang are looking for you here, in Bleakstone. Right on my tail, pet. His goons are all fuckheads, to be honest. Self-interested, you know? Easy to pay off.
Heads up. I think she's telling the truth. I'm detecting an audio anomaly nearby. Someone's coming.
My head whirls around in alarm. There's nobody in sight, but Bite's never been wrong. Bakara scowls, catching on quickly. What? We're not alone.
How do you... shit. Shit. I gotta run. If they...
She cuts herself off as the sound of voices echoes through the factory. I hear hurried shouting, then the shuffling of footsteps on decaying ground. It's getting nearer. Bakara's ears perk up. She snarls.
That's them. Fucking shit. Out of time. Hide, quick.
But... She shoves me back, gesturing out of the room we're in. The encroaching voices grow louder. They're so close already. Heart racing, I grab my backpack and sprint with Bakara towards the doorway nearby.
We can cut back the way we came and avoid them. They won't catch us.
Bakara and I reach the door. I hurriedly tug it open and wait for her to run through, but she abruptly tackles me around the waist.
Hey, what are you?
She barges me through the open door. I land in a crumbled mess, tasting foul dirt. I snarl in fury, scrambling back to my feet. I knew I should have killed her.
Damn it, you're...
But instead of attacking, she slams the door shut with a clang, separating us. And hiding me from the Ashlanders? Did she just sacrifice herself to save us? I rush to the door and hiss through it.
What are you doing?
Her voice carries through from the other side.
You got a big pup that'll be missing you. No need to go down with me. Just get gone, pet.
Bakara! Did she just save us?
And she did.
As I go to open the door and barge back through, not satisfied letting her die for my stupid ass, Bakara's booming voice makes me falter.
Ah, fancy meeting you lot here. Jasara, Kari, and, the other one.
I flinch as a gruff, unfamiliar male voice answers. Tommen.
Right. How could I forget you? You're the best one.
Shit. There's 3 of them? She can't handle those odds. If I make a break for it, she's dead. But should I even care? She seemed perfectly willing to beat us senseless to take our stuff. But she had a reason. Desperation. And it was honest. And then she went ahead and saved me from her pursuers. Fuck. What the hell do I do? I press my ear to the door, head whirling with indecision.
Been looking for you, Bakara. Oh, little me, why's that? You chose the wrong side. Now Silas wants a word.
I hear Bakara fake an excited squeal.
Silas is here too. Fantastic. You're coming with us. Oh? He's not here? Ah, sorry, pet. If Silas wants a word, he should have come himself. Alex, we can't just leave her.
I don't know. She told us to run.
We're better than that.
Just let me think.
Alex.
If we get involved, then we end up on Silas's shit list too.
And if we don't, Bakara dies.
And? You want to risk our neck for that bitch who tried to rob us?
And then saved us?
Only because we kicked her ass.
I know Nitro told us not to get involved in this stuff, but I don't want to leave her. Please, Alex.
For me? Ugh. Damn it, bite. Through the door, the confrontation is getting heated.
Let's go, Bakara. Silas is in a good mood today. He'll be forgiven. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Tell you what. Give me 20 minutes to find a few shiny trinkets for you folks to take home instead.
Trinkets, eh?
Oh, yeah. Function and salvage. Stuff's for the whole season of Dawn Sugar. It'll be worth your while. You got those trinkets now? Give me a break, pet. I'm not the blind one. It takes time to find the good stuff in here. Not this time. Silas won't let this go. Yeah, still don't fancy it.
I hear a trio of weapons being unsheathed.
Now, Bakara, where's the other one?
Other one?
We heard someone else with you. Where are they? Uh-oh.
There's another pause. My chest tightens.
Give them up. It might be worth your life. Sorry, pet. No one else here but me. I groaned guiltily.
We heard another voice. A man.
Man? That's my voice, fuck knuckle. I talk to myself out here. Doesn't mean I gotta strap one on and fuck you.
I can't do this. I'd never forgive myself. Neither would Bite. I'll never let anyone take advantage of me again. But I'm not a monster. If we help her, what's the plan?
Easy. We jump out and shoot the nearest one before they know what hit them. Bakara can fight. She'll know what to do. We can do this, Alex. It's the right thing.
Taking a breath to prepare myself, I ready my bow before kicking the door violently open. It flies open with a crash. Opposite stands Bakara, surrounded by 3 Ashlanders. 1 male, 2 female. All 4 whirl about, shocked by the door's loud clang.
Who the?
And there's a heartbeat of discourse. I aim for the head of the nearest, but Bite aims for the shoulder. I release the arrow. It flies true and strikes the Ashlander's shoulder. If Bite noticed my original target, he said nothing of it. Bakara draws her blade immediately and slashes the throat of the Ashlander nearest her, without hesitation. Blood sprays in a momentary fountain as the victim howls and falls back. I'm stalled for a moment, startled by the sight. That's the first time I've ever seen anyone killed. There's no time to dwell. The first Ashlander, still reeling from the ambush, tries to fight back, but Bakara is faster. She kicks her away and she collapses onto her back. With an arrow still protruding from her shoulder, the first gets up again. Bite and I charge forwards, aiming to knock her back down. We smash into one another. Bite and I roll the woman back down, completely dazed, my backpack and bow flying graciously from my hands. Dazed, I rush back to my feet. Bakara clearly has the upper hand against her wounded adversary. The male, Tommen, gets to his feet desperately. He glares and we make eye contact, but then he spots something lying inches away from him. My backpack. We both freeze. He eyes the pack. Then me. Then Bakara, easily overpowering his one remaining ally. I glare. Don't even think about it. But it's too late. I'm not close enough to stop him snatching the backpack up and spinning around to make a run for it. Hey! That's mine! I try to catch him, but Bakara throws her enemy down in front of us in a crumpled heap, blocking the path. I got this one. Get Tommen! I snarl furiously, setting off after the would-be thief. I'm so sick of people trying to steal my stuff. The Ashlander dashes back through the way he came. He's faster than me, but I'm not letting this fuck get away. Hey! That was deeper than I meant. Oh well. I catch sight of him turning tail as he makes a break for it. I charge after him, kicking dust and debris off the cracked concrete below me as I skid around the next corner.
Alex, wait!
Bite's warning comes too late. I've already thrown myself around the corner in pursuit. In my reckless chase, I'd thrown caution to the wind. The Ashlander is waiting in ambush from the opposite side of a long corridor. The moment I'm in view, he throws a blade from his hand with startling accuracy. It flies towards my face. Bite's reflexes kick in, but in the heat of the moment, I panic. A desperate hair trigger reflex takes over. The song. Ugh. The blade shatters only an inch from striking my eye, deflected by a force impossible to explain. The pieces clatter uselessly on the ground. A perfectly sound weapon, a heartbeat from killing me, smashed as though it were glass. I jump back, terrified. Did I did that? I didn't even mean to. I wasn't thinking. It was pure reflex. But it worked. Opposite me, the Ashlander sees his weapon break. He's speechless, confused. What just happened? He seemed sure he'd scored a hit. I should be dead, but the throw must have missed. There was no other explanation. So he ignores that odd feeling. Just a miss. Just a trick of the mind, that's all. Instead, he tosses my backpack aside and draws a second, longer blade. Should have stayed back, runt. I brace myself for another fight. This time will be different. He's out to kill us. Bite, you ready? Bite! He doesn't answer. The Ashlander advances, but Bite's enhanced reflexes don't kick in. He isn't there. I back away in a panic. I can't fight without him. Bite! I need you! Now! Wait. My powers? I used them just now. Did they actually block him out? He'd never sensed them before. I figured they were just invisible to him, but maybe it's more than that. He's not just blind to them. They actually bury him. Bite! Come on! Wake up! The Ashlander grins at me. You! I know what you are. You're the Whisperer's little bitch. I blink. That right. Silas knows about you. You rats are supposed to be extinct. I'll send the Whisperer your head, human. Bite? Bite's not here. He's not anywhere. The Ashlander is getting closer. I'm alone with him. And he's alone with me. No Bite. No witnesses. No need for guilt. It's him or me. It's perfect. You should run. He scowls, processing the warning. Then charges, sword raised. I don't need Bite. I'm in control of everything. I raise my hand. Stop. The music cements the dog in place, like a statue trapped under ice. I grasp him, crush him. There's no force in the world stronger than mine. His face still twitches, wide eyes flick side to side, flooded with confusion and terror. He tries helplessly to open his mouth, to scream. So I twitch my fingers and seal it shut. Something cracks. His jaw, perhaps. He whimpers in agony through taut muscles and snapping bones. I step closer, chest thumping, hand splayed. The music flows through me. He's mine. Do you have any idea what it's like to burn over and over? If I could make you suffer like I did, like they did, I hate you. Like a soft fruit beneath a boot. The walls splatter red. Bone-ruptured organs and flesh weep from the carcass as his life fades from his eyes. The stench devastates me. It's like rotten eggs and rusted iron. My body, my soul twists in revulsion. And what's left of the Ashlander is freed of my caustic grip as I stumble back, torn by a horror too alien to describe. He's gone. Forever. This massacre of blood and gore before me was alive moments ago. Now he's dead. By my hand. Shit. Oh God. I'm shaking, convulsing. I turn away, staring in abstract disbelief at my own hands. I did that? I killed him. I had to. He was gonna kill me. That's all it was. That's all it was. That's all it was. That's all it was. This power is... It's... What the hell did I just do? Gods... What am I? Is this me now? Maybe I am a monster. Am I even human anymore? Of course I am. More than ever. I did that for humanity. For everyone that couldn't fight back, who died screaming, helpless. Now we can fight back. They got no pity. Neither did I. Neither did Tabitha. Breathe. Just breathe. It had to be done. One way or another. I'll need these powers again. I need to know what they can do. That dog would have done the same to me. To others. There's no reason to feel guilty. This was justice. It was the right thing. Look on his face. You got what you deserved. I turn away, sparing myself the vile sight. I'm still shaking. I need to get out of here. I need a moment. Flexing my fingers, I grab my backpack and stumble out of the room. Ah! What? Bite, what happened to you? Me? What happened to you? I was stuck in your subconscious. Are you okay? It's okay. Cool down, it's okay. He's gone. But, what? Huh? He threw his dagger at my head. I blacked out for a second. You disappeared. I did what? No. No, that shouldn't be possible. I was about to dodge it. The pommel still hit me pretty hard. But I just vanished? From a blow to the head? Yeah. Did you know that could happen? No, I swear. I had no idea. It doesn't make sense. Why would... The Ashlander, where is he now? I killed him. You did? Yeah. By yourself? How? Stabbed him through the eye with the dagger he threw at us. Gods, are you okay? I am now. It's fine. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to protect you. I meant to be... Neither of us knew a knock to the head would knock you out. It's not your fault. But without me protecting you, anything could have happened. Look, you're fine, okay? It's over. No, it's not fine. This is not fine. You were totally vulnerable right when you needed me. Come on. I'm not completely useless without you. You know what I mean. I can't believe it. First glitch, now this? I'm the worst brain butler ever. No, Bite, Damn it, buddy, please don't say that. You're the best. I promise. Nothing that happened back there was your fault. We had a close shave. That was it. I know, but... Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I told you. I handled it. I know, but are you really okay? What do you mean? Well, you did just kill someone for the first time. Must have been horrible. I, yeah. He was going to kill us. I'm fine, though.
You say that, but your adrenaline is seriously spiking. You shouldn't have had to do that. If I'd been there, we could have just disarmed him.
I'll, maybe. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, it's okay, Alex. I know it's self-defense.
Yeah, that's all it was. Let's just check in with Bakara.
Right. Okay.
No sooner have I taken 2 steps before...
Careful! Mind your head on those beams.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. Another head bonk and I might be gone for good.
It's all right, Bite. Calm down. What are you scanning for?
It's something you can use as a helmet.
Just relax, okay? I sense Bite's anxious grumbling in the back of my mind. Poor guy. But he's just not ready for the truth. We arrive just in time to see Bakara tugging a blade victoriously from the chest of her attacker. The third victim, whose throat had been slit, remains unmoving on the ground. The cheetah backs up, staggering somewhat, and spots me out of the corner of her eye. She laughs.
You should have run.
You too.
I wasn't gonna outpace these guys, especially this one.
She kicks the motionless corpse of the biped she just freed her weapon from.
Her name's Naya. Bitch has a nose like a bloodhound.
She leans over the body and bellows at the corpse.
Not much good for you now, is it, pet?
I watch her bend down and wipe blood from her blade, then sheath it with a sharp scrape.
Appreciate the save.
I offer a half smile. Likewise.
Well, you seemed willing to help before. You didn't imagine I was worth dying over.
I pause, thoughtfully staring down at the bodies. Will Silas still be coming after you?
Oh, absolutely. Worse now. He's got little rats all over the place.
The cheetah just shrugs it off.
It'll be fine. A few trinkets from Bleakstone. I'll pay them off all the same. Should buy me a few weeks.
He'll get you eventually. Can you buy off Silas himself?
I'll find something to bribe him with in the end. It'll take some rare salvage, though. Still looking for that.
This Silas character doesn't sound like someone I'd agreed with. I can't imagine a meeting between us would go well. I hum thoughtfully. Fuck. Despite everything, she did try and save my life. I'm not a monster. I'm a decent person. I sling my backpack off my shoulder and grab the cables for Wyatt's tablet, the martial arts book for Milo, and the Exotech antibiotics from it. Here. I toss the bag and its remaining contents to Bakara. She catches it, baffled, and scowls at me. I have a few weeks on me. She hesitates, shooting me a glare loaded with disbelief and mistrust. I just shrug. I'll take it back if you're not interested.
You're not playing around, pet?
What do you think? Her bemused expression loosens, and she gives the backpack's contents a curious shuffle.
You've got some good shit in here.
I know good salvage when I see it.
I'll say.
You sure? I'm sure. With a sheepish smile, she slings the backpack over her shoulder.
You know what? You ain't so bad, pet.
Honestly, I don't care about most of that stuff anyway.
Lucky me. I get all your rejects.
I roll my eyes. It's just salvage. It's not going to save my life. But if it might save yours, sure, take it.
Well,
She's lost for words. Her gaze travels sideways awkwardly, and she makes a few silent gestures as though struggling to find the right words. I smirk. You don't have to say it. Huh. Should I just fuck off then? If you like. More of Silas's goons might be hanging around. More power to them. I can pay them off this time. Thanks, pet. You didn't have to do that. Look, I deal in favors, okay? And now, I owe you one. I shake my head, waving off her gesture. You already tried to save my life. Yeah? But you could have jammed that arrow of yours into my neck. You didn't. I was only making us even. She rattles the backpack, winking. Then he went ahead and tipped the scales again with this. I'm an asshole like that. Too right. Always gotta have balance, don't we? I mean it. You've done good by me. If you ever need anything, come find me. Then we'll consider the debt paid. I smirk, skeptical. Didn't think you trusted anyone. Bakara hesitates for a moment, folding her arms and looking sideways. That's right. I've been around, pet. Worked with people. Lost some. For the most part, you're always better off alone. She looks back at me. Blackstones have taught me one thing. Nothing can heal you and everything burns. I have a similar philosophy. Oh yeah? Life's a bitch. Ha! I like it. I don't deal in friendships anymore. Just favors. And I owe you one. Oh yeah? So if I wanted to call in your debt, how would I find you? Check in with any Ashlander warlord. I'm friendly with most. But I'm camped out west of the Great Barrier right now, just next to it. I frown. What are you doing camped so close to the Draconi? Ha! You kissing Travoni's ass? She's sort of my chieftain. Typical. I mean, don't get me wrong. Clan politics are a giggle. I find it funny how everyone from the Draconi thinks everyone from the Riptide are a bunch of twats. And interestingly, everyone from Riptide thinks everyone from Draconi are a bunch of twats. She sighs sadly. When will they realize? I manage a smirk. You gonna be okay? We'll see. Catch you around, Alex. She gives me one final nod, then turns tail and jogs out of the factory. For a moment, I stand motionless. I'm not sure what to think right now. That was interesting. Not sure what to make of our new friend. Always good to have allies. One that tried to rob us. Out of desperation. Still, if we ever cross paths again, we should play it safe. Yeah, we'll be careful. We should get out of here. It's getting late. Right. Let's get back on track. I collect my bow from the ground, tucking our remaining salvage into my pockets. Then I start marching back through the... Excuse me. And then I start marching back through the disheveled factories, once again on the path back home. Hey, I wanted to apologize. For what? For earlier, after the fight with Bakara. I made a call. I shouldn't have taken control of your movements like that. Oh, that. I think I was scared? Angry? I'm not sure the difference. I thought you were about to do something, stupid? No, not stupid. More like, I mean, yeah, stupid. It's alright, I'm not mad at you. So, you wouldn't have done it? Killed her? I hesitate. Alex? If I had really wanted her dead, she'd be dead. Now let's pick up the pace. I want to see if Nitro's back yet. Alright, onwards. Something isn't right. I stop. My hair gently quivers to a dense afternoon wind. There's a chill beyond what's natural here. Something ethereal, ageless. But Bite and I are far out of the Black Zones now. This can't be right. Bite, can you sense that?
No? What's wrong?
It isn't like the Black Zones. Whatever I can sense is new. Close. The open grassland seems somehow robbed of its serenity by some nameless suffocation. Everything was fine just moments ago, but now a black fog descends on my mind. I look around, staring back at the open path we've taken and the one still ahead, but there's nothing.
More visions? How? We're miles from the Black Zones.
No, this is... I'm not sure. The only time I felt this was... Oh no. I pull my bow out and ready an arrow, pulling the string taut and aiming it at nothing in particular. Demon!
What? Where? How?
Side to side, my eyes dart, panicked, terrified. I strain to hear the wretched sound of chattering steel and caustic gears grinding, but all is silent. We're right in the open, totally exposed.
There's nothing on scans, Alex. Are you certain?
Completely. Another breach. It has to be. I start looking for cover. A rock, a tree, a ditch. Anything to hide behind.
Alex, we're sitting ducks here. Run!
I break into a run. Straight forward in any direction. There's a thick forest dead ahead of us, but it's at least a half mile away. Just run. Get out of the fog. Get to safety. And then the stench hits me. The noxious, revolting miasma of rust and rot. I recognize the smell. Blood, bone, and spilled innards. As I sprint over a hill, I'm granted a better view of the open grasslands around us. For me, the green grass has been stained deep red with blood. And bodies. Dozens of them. Scattered, twisted, and pulled apart. The glint of bone and the shine of wet entrails and whatever severed remnants of flesh and fur remain. It's all been strewn in some careless, bloody orgy of unthinkable violence. I see discarded weapons, a smashed up cart, and arrows lodged in the ground, fired in a desperate struggle.
What the hell?
Am I dreaming? The raw, warm stench of gore and rot only thickens with each step. I hold my breath, but can't bring myself to look away. I stand before a body, or half of one. Only an arm, a crushed skull, and half a torso remain. Splintered ribs jut out of the mess that's been left. The blood shining on the massacred organs is turning black from rot. A buzzing sound hits me, and a fly flickers in front of my eye. I flinch, batting it away, only to realize dozens more have taken its place. This is their feast. When did this happen?
Last night. Ripped to pieces.
Gods. Nitro was right. This was another breach. It's real. Why is this? What is going on? Disgusted, horrified, I turn away and cover my mouth. I need to get out of here. I scramble back the way I came until the stench of death fades.
If it's any consolation, They died quickly.
But they were supposed to be safe. The Black Stone is miles away.
I know.
2 breaches now. 2. How can there be any doubt of the cause? Fight. We have to fix the algorithm.
I can't. It'll take centuries.
And then we find another way. Or this is gonna keep happening.
For all we know, fixing the algorithm will just make things worse.
We have to try. We did this. We can't just do nothing.
I know. This is bad. Real bad.
I grit my teeth. Let's get back. The others need to know about this. I break into a run. I don't stop. I don't breathe. I just flee the scene, dashing through the grasslands and back to the Draconi village. It's all real. Nowhere is safe. The ocean is everywhere. People are dying. Everyone could be in danger. All of the Draconi. Loken. No, I refuse to lose him. Anyone. I'll never lose anyone again. I can fix this. Somehow. I just need to be better. Maybe I just need more power. Afternoon is fading by the time we get back. I'm weary from the journey and hiding a deep anxiety after what we'd just seen. But mostly, just relieved that everything here seems normal. My first venture into the Blackstone is over. That was Loken's last charge of me as his acolyte. I'm a Black Runner now. Fully. More than that, a good one. A powerful one. I've discovered secrets, powers, stood my ground. I feel taller, broader. As I snake through the dense crowds, the Draconi, their unflattering stares don't fetter me anymore. They can look all they want. Amidst the crowd, I quickly spot a familiar face. Mia! The mouse is in the middle of a trade, exchanging a small basket of eggs for what looks like a bundle of bread. Her head flicks around when I call her name. She smiles and waves. Her company quickly bows her head and slithers away upon seeing me.
Hello, Alex. How's the foot?
Better. Great, actually. You alright?
Perfectly. Would you like some eggs?
She holds out another basket to me. I peer inside, seeing 7 smooth chicken eggs within. Wow, these look pretty fresh.
Laid only yesterday. My hens were feeling generous. Please, take some.
I smile. Thanks, but you hold on to them. Loken keeps me well fed. Speaking of which, do you know where he is?
He's teaching right now. I'm sure he won't mind you dropping in.
Great. Which building is the school?
It's the round one next to our chieftain's hall. You can't miss it.
Awesome. Thanks. See you around, Mia.
Anytime, Alex.
I bow my head to her. She copies the gesture, then turns her attention to a new customer. It doesn't take long to find the building Mia described. Outside, I see a flock of kids milling about under the watchful eye of what I assume is one of the Draconi caretakers. I approach the entrance, watching the children scatter nervously at the sight of me. Before going inside, I hear something that makes my chest thump happily. Loken's voice. I smile. I sheepishly enter the classroom where I hear him, poking my head around the corner. I feel awkward disturbing a lesson in progress. The sight that greets me is surprisingly familiar. It's something I'd expect from a Zephyr school. Desks are laid out facing in forwards, most of them filled with children. Some seem like teenagers. Others are so small their feet barely touch the floor. A real mix of ages. They don't notice my quiet entry behind them. And at the front of the class stands Loken. Despite the sea of young faces facing him, he seems completely calm and in control. I frown curiously at the lesson. Atop a small table at the front of the class sits a glass bowl filled with water. Loken has laid several objects nearby it. A stone, a feather, a red brick, and a small wooden toy shaped like a bird. Loken's eyes meet mine. He acknowledges me with a happy smile, tail wagging behind him. I smile back, but keep quiet, not wishing to interrupt him. Children, you will now make your predictions. Discuss these predictions with your peers. Begin. Immediately, the students start muttering and babbling to one another in excited tones. I've never seen Loken teach before. He seems to be in his element. It's cute. I lean against the doorframe and strain to hear what the children are saying. 3, 2, 1. Loken claps his paws together once. The sound jolts the pupil's attention back to him. Children, tell me the thoughts you have shared. A few hands shoot up, but one very young and eager girl at the front obviously can't contain her excitement and blurts her answer out. The brick will float. Loken regards her curiously. Explain. It'll float 'cause it's red. A few of the older children snicker, but quickly silence themselves when Loken shoots them a nasty warning glare. We do not do this. Cowed, they awkwardly look away. Loken boldly approaches the girl who'd spoken up. You are thinking this color is important? Yeah. Then you must test this theory. You will find other objects of this color. You will drop these into the lake outside. You will observe the results and make a conclusion. This is my challenge to you. The girl nods enthusiastically. The hound straightens up and addresses the class. Each of you will now select objects in this classroom. We will test whether each of these will float or sink outside. Do this now. At once, the children surge from their seats and start scouring the room for whatever they can find for Loken's experiment. In the chaos, Loken marches over to me. Alex, you have returned. I smile warmly. Man, it's so good to see him. Really good. All the urgency and darkness in my mind just melts away. I had to get back to you, didn't I? I gesture towards the class. It's a great lesson. Yes, you guys do teach the old knowledge. Loken cocks his head, confused. It's a science lesson. Explain? That's what the old knowledge is, right? There is no Zephyr technology in this. Technology is science, just used in different ways. Perhaps. This lesson is about thinking and observing. Yeah, that's a science lesson. I shift awkwardly and look around to check no one is listening, then step a little closer. Loken catches my concern and leans in. Around us, the classroom remains chaotically noisy. I need to talk to you. You are okay? I saw something out there. It's about the thing Nitro is investigating. His eyes widen. He does another check to ensure no little ears are peeking in. Tell me what you have seen. Not here. Have you got a moment to talk outside? He grumbles uncertainly, looking back to the class. I am responsible for these pupils. This matter can wait until the lesson has ended? I guess so. But we should discuss it today. Then I will find you at Aeon's home soon. We will discuss what you have found. All right. Is Nitro back yet? No, but he is swift. He will return very soon. He glances down at the martial arts book in my hands. You have found salvage. Hmm? Oh, yeah, sort of. I shrug, holding the book up. I found a bunch, actually, but I lost it. He scowls. You must be more careful. Not like that. I traded it. Long story. I did find charging cables for Y's computer, though. Okay. You must give these to Aeon. Do this now. I nod. See you there, then. Wait. Before I can leave, Loken grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me into a warm, crushing hug. I grin, my face crushed into his fluffy chest. I manage to reach around and pat him on the back. I miss you too, big guy. Alex, you have completed this task. You are a Black Runner now. You will do great things for Alayla. This is your path. His tail wags madly behind him. He ruffles my hair with affection and places a quick kiss on my forehead. As I pull away, blushing like an idiot, I spot a young girl staring at us like a statue, mouth open in a confused awe. Loken flinches. I must return to this lesson. I will see you soon, Alex. I pet his arm. Yeah. Meet you at Aeon's later. Giving him a final wink, I turn and leave Loken to his lessons. He flusteredly calls the class to gather once again.
Here he is, folks. Alex, the last human, a fully fledged black runner.
And here he is, folks. Bite, the brain butler, a fully fledged Black Runner.
Hardly.
Nah, you earned it. Couldn't do this without you. We're a team.
Huh. Does that mean I can invoke my right on any salvage we find?
Sure. Not sure what kind of salvage would interest you, though.
Oh, you just wait. There's bound to be some hard data out there I could thoroughly enjoy.
Got it. We'll keep an eye out for data porn.
All right. Let's go see Aeon.
Sure. We gotta stop somewhere on the way, though. Picking up the pace, I move back through the Draconi village, trying to remember where a particular someone's home is. Tucked away behind the hall, I find the door I'm looking for. I knock. After a few moments, there's no answer. I knock again. Barrow! It's Alex. There's a clattering and shuffling around before the door swings open. Barrow's disheveled form emerges from the darkness. He looks as unkempt and exhausted as usual. His infected eyes even more swollen than yesterday. What do you want? Knowing well he's a man of few words, I copy the sentiment and silently toss him a pack of the Exotech antibiotics. He's startled by the gesture, the box just hitting him in the chest and falling to the ground. Half a second later, he makes a move to catch it. I roll my eyes. Take one pill every morning for 14 days. Barrow, confused and perturbed, reaches down and picks up the box, staring at it as though it's a freshly laid dog turd. What's this? It's for your eye. It'll help the infection. He glares at me, unconvinced. These yours? No, they're yours. Zephyr medicine. Don't say thank you, don't say anything. Just take them and close the door. He stares back at the box, totally bewildered. I watch him cautiously open the box with a clawed finger and stare at the pills within, sealed in their plastic pockets. Then he looks back up at me. Why? You'll lose your eye if you don't take them, that's why. Nah, don't mean that. I mean, why? For a while, I don't answer. I know how you feel, okay? I lost everything to the Blackstones. Everything. You've lost hope. I get it. I thought... I hesitate. Barrow stares, eyes wide. Thought there was nothing I could do. Ever. But there is. Things are going to start changing around here. It's what my people would have wanted. If I give up, I've failed them. Whoever it was you lost, I'm sorry. I really am. But they wouldn't have wanted you to give up either. Barrow is lost for words. He avoids my eye, staring down at the pills in his hand. I'm familiar with the look. It's the same one Taki and Loken wore when they spoke of Carmine. Like the world is 1,000 miles away. Shh. You... You ain't so terrible, I think. I manage a smile. Maybe I am. But I'm not a monster. You come to me if you need anything, alright? Yeah, we'll do that. Before he closes the door, I could swear I detect the hint of a smile on his face. I watch the door for a moment. Within, I hear the sound of Barrow opening the plastic pillow pockets. Satisfied, I turn and head to Aeon's home. I think that's probably a good place to end here. I'm definitely not gonna... Or it'll be close. I'll probably be like an episode or two behind catching up before Build 10 comes out. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, as always, thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.